go. Let me accept.
Hey, I'm gonna have to switch devices in a minute. I came home because I'm working and it's fucking hot outside.
Oh, it's fine. I've got some tea to spill. We're waiting on Pretsy to get up
Ooh,
here.
love the tea. I hope
Oh,
it's piping hot.
it's yeah, it's a little bit. It's
I,
also
I
very
gotta put on my. Go
very
ahead. Go ahead.
very very strange. One part of the tea, the other tea I think is
Strange.
fucking hilarious. Hold on.
Well, I got some tea for you. I just saw a
Jojo,
picture
are
of
you
your
asking
brother.
up? Wait,
Hey, Jojo.
don't say anything yet.
What was just about your brother looking like he aged?
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Yes, there's a picture that was dropped from 4th of July, and your brother looked like he's older than me, sweetie.
Yeah, just wait till you hear the
Okay,
tea.
okay, okay. I was just looking at the fact that she's took years away from him.
Yes, good morning, Hannah. I don't know what is taking Pretsy so long. She
Because she was busy with those fireworks last night, she
no,
was
she was
being a
just on her
firework.
panel. No, I just called her. She told her panel
Oh,
to come over here because they were waiting for me over there.
oh,
Oh, your oldest
okay.
email account. What were they doing with it? Hey,
Oh,
Pretz.
Hey,
there's the
remember,
pretzi.
we're babysitting the baby today.
Where's the baby? I
Oh
want the
my,
baby.
hold on, hold on.
I
Here,
want to
let
see
me
the little
expand her.
chunky monkey.
I'm gonna
Huh?
expand. Oh, I can't expand her.
Her box, you can move it around and put her as the big box.
That's what I'm trying to do, but oh, you know what? That's right. I can just. There you go. You're so right.
Uh-huh.
She should.
Oh, I want him. Oh my god, I want
Hi,
him.
Oh, you hear your TTs?
You
Heard
see
you
what
like
he
me.
needed was a swaddle. I told you he
Hi.
needed a
Yeah, I've been
swaddle.
bitching about that. I keep swaddling, and they keep saying, "Stop covering his feet." No, you
I
need to
don't care.
swaddle
Y'all
him.
can be
No.
hating me all you want. He stops when he hears my voice. Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Doug.
Well,
You little handsome.
he was smiling at you yesterday.
Yeah, he's so handsome.
He just smiling.
Yeah. Ain't that the good boy?
Oh,
Ain't that good boy?
he
Oh,
listening.
Mm-hmm.
is you listening?
Yeah, I can't wait till him get to be like 3 months old when they start talking.
Uh huh.
I just love
Yeah.
it. Now it's just grunts. Sounds like
Yeah,
he wants
Right.
his
pizza.
stomach.
I love the grass. See, I'm telling you, have you tried to hold them that way?
How was you saying it again? Where you
Okay,
lean
so
him down?
Face down.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Yeah, well, okay. Your hand is going to be between the legs. Okay, so your hand is
Mm-hmm.
rest on their butt basically, and their stomach will be on your arm, and their head will be facing the floor, but sideways.
Hmm.
Obviously, they'll like be laying sideways on your head, but they'll be up. They'll be laying on their stomach, but on your arm, and you can carry
Mm-hmm.
them. And dude, if their feet are dangling, it really helps. Like the gas, the colic, all of that stuff really helps.
Yeah. I used to put my baby's head in my hand and their legs the
You
opposite
going
direction.
to
I know everybody
sleep?
does it one way.
Okay, well, go to sleep.
Go
And
eat sleepy
then
pie.
I don't know what they are like. I don't know what they do, whatever as far as feeding. But if they're comfortable, there's this freaking colic baby tea that I swear to God, as soon as I used it, the change in my son was.
Somebody else told me that last night. It's like peppermint or something.
Well, no, it's they make it. It's called Baby Sleepy Time or something, and it's a colic tea, and
Oh,
yeah, it really helps them. You put it in with their milk, or you could just give it to them by themselves if they'll drink it. But mixing it with the milk, dude, I'm telling you, it's like a
okay.
180.
You
And
putting him to sleep.
yeah, you gonna go sleep. What we talking about is
Nighty night,
doing.
sweet boy.
Yeah, boy, he trying to get some titty. That's what he
Yeah,
wants.
exactly. He's like, where it at?
That's
he's
exactly
like,
what he wants.
he's like, where's my udder at? See, he look like he's an udder baby. He need that udder.
Yeah, yeah. The football hold. There you go. Yes, the football hold. That's what it's
See, he
called.
going. Sleepy bye, go to sleep. Knock out. So Bertie can do something else. There you go.
Oh, food. It's okay.
Snuggle buddy. Oh,
Oh,
look at that baby.
hey, we got a baby trying to go to sleep here. Shh.
I know. We're disturbing the baby.
I know, sickle butt. Okay, so
All right.
we got some people in here, so I guess I'll start with the small stuff.
Okay.
I guess Mimi is getting a divorce.
What?
Already?
Yeah, she is in the chats. Pretty, I sent you the screenshots. Hold on. What's up? No, I don't. I couldn't find it.
Jess wants up. Well, there she is.
Okay. Yeah, she's getting a divorce, and she was, of course, blaming it on him, saying that he's a POS and has not been working and is drinking again. But I guess, she's forgotten that some of us heard on her live when her man went off on her about being on TikTok and that like they can get a divorce, that this is all she's gonna do. And so yeah, I think it's because she can't put the TikTok away. But of course she's gonna blame her husband. It's pretty telling. She blames everybody but herself. So yeah.
It shows you a lot about a person.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. Like, girl, if you were worried about your marriage, you wouldn't be on here telling us about it.
Especially TikTok. Why would you be telling anybody about your marital problems on TikTok of all places?
Exactly.
Even if there are marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nobody even knew that I was married for the longest time or the situation or anything.
No,
And
I
they're like,
know.
why didn't you tell us? It's none of your fucking business.
Yeah,
It's for you to tell. I put it that way. Just to not shame anybody. It's for you to tell. If you feel like you need to vent to somebody, then vent if you feel comfortable with that. But I personally would air my shit on TikTok because nobody lives in glass houses. Nobody.
No,
Everybody
we all
has.
live in glass houses. Shit.
No, nobody does. We're
No,
not innocent.
we all live in a glass house, and there's somebody on this planet that holds the rock that'll crash our shit in.
Yeah.
And we acting like we all don't have the same house that could be crashed in. We all
Of
got a
course, we
glass
all
house.
do.
We all
Yeah.
really do. Like nobody's perfect. Nobody's free from
Nope.
bullshit. But
Nope.
it's how you handle it. Like, going after somebody's shit, going and trying to crash everybody's house, forgetting that your own house is glass is the problem.
Right. True.
Do you guys really believe that she's getting a divorce, or do you think this is just something she's put out in the universe for people to play with?
I don't know.
That's
I
a
think
good question.
maybe I don't know if they're really going to get a divorce. I just know that she brought it out. She's the one who, came out and said that she's getting it, and it's because he's a sloppy drunk or he's been drinking too much and he's a piece of shit. And so we're only talking about what she's already said on this good app this morning. So
Good morning,
Princess.
Autumn.
Good morning.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of stuff that people will say just to see how everybody reacts to it and how quick they're gonna.
Clickbait.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but maybe if it was anybody else, but when it comes to like Mimi or Morbid, like those are people. When you say personal, are we serious? Like, do we not know the same people? They put the most personalist shit out on everybody else.
That's true.
When we're discussing something personal to them, that by the way, they brought to the app. We didn't like go do FOIAs and find out some back information. They brought it to the app, so we're just discussing it. I don't think it's fair to say that we're discussing personal stuff, especially when it's Mimi and she does everybody else's personal shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but other tea is hold on. Prison Princess wants up. Hello.
Hi. Good morning. Sorry, I'm in my spaceship. Oh, I didn't mean that in an offensive way. I just meant it like I think the problem in a lot of categories is everybody just continues to do exactly what they say the other person is doing. And how is that not the same as what they're doing when we're talking about somebody's personal life? Like, look, I know she put it out there, but I get it. I know where y'all are coming from. I didn't mean that in like a bad way. It's hard to say it on the panel. But if she's putting it out there and she's saying all those horrible things, well, then she put herself in that situation. And it's a shame that she can't get out of the drama and get out of stuff and fix her relationship and work on it if that's what she really wanted. It seems like TikTok is really taking over people's lives and they can't take a freaking break.
Exactly. It's ridiculous, you know. And I hope for her marriage's sake, if she gets the fuck off TikTok and saves it.
My man's coming home tonight. I won't be on TikTok for the next 7 days very much. So,
Yeah, good. You know,
I spend my time with my man.
exactly,
Here.
exactly.
You, Jess.
Yeah,
Thank
Get it.
you.
good for you. Especially like, I mean, if they're saying you're gonna get a divorce, I would delete the app at that point. Like, my marriage is way before this app. But
Right.
other tea. So, and my mom calls me this morning, because we were supposed to go to her house for the 4th of July. And last minute, as in like the afternoon of the 3rd, like literally last minute, it was figured like we weren't going to go just because the space, the amount of money, it was just too much for a like out of the blue quick go to Texas trip, right? But only me and my mom had known that I wasn't actually going to come. Everybody was under the impression I was going to come. So guess who shows up at my mom's house last night in the middle of the night?
Unannounced.
Gypsy.
And Kenan.
Yep.
Ooh.
Gypsy and Kenan. Yep,
Unannounced?
with Aurora, unannounced, talking about some. Asked where I was, but then it's like, oh well, we have fireworks. We didn't want to waste, so they popped the fireworks and then dipped.
What?
Yep.
What kind of shit is that?
You know how far of a fucking drive that is?
That is exactly my mom.
Wait.
I told my mom, I was like, Mom, they came for me. I'm telling you, they came. She's like, I think you're right. Yeah.
What
I'm
the
like,
hell?
So it's time for you to play that. Bitch, here I am. Okay.
Well,
I heard you looking for me.
Yeah.
Bitch, here I am. It's
I
time
mean,
for you to roll that one out.
They know where I live. I'm pretty sure it would have been a quicker drive here than there, but maybe I'm wrong.
They wanted a scene. They wanted witnesses.
Mm-hmm. I just
Wow.
You know, it's like, I mean, if it's on some issue, like I don't think it was anything too bad because they had the baby with them. But and if it's not, hello, you know my door, you know my address, my real address, you know the one, you know what? It's come on now, you don't got to look me up online. You know the real address, so come to my house. Like there's
maybe they want to end all this crap too,
and that's why I was saying. But
they wouldn't went to our house if they wanted to end our.
Yeah, but they didn't call me. They didn't say they showed up unannounced. My mom didn't even know they were coming.
Yeah, that was.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. There was never a plan for them to come.
Yeah,
so
suspicious.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Yeah.
And how they just left.
Thank you for
like, damn, poor Aurora. Like
That's wild.
But why go that far to pop some fireworks? That's just dumb, stupid dog shit stuff.
Okay, George, hold on. Let me re-say it. George, what part did you not hear? You said you didn't hear everything.
I think it's probably a troll account. I kind of looked at it.
Okay.
How long did they stay there? Like
my mom says that they said that my mom said that they just popped the fireworks and left.
Wow.
There's some pictures she got. Maybe that was at your mom's house. Wait, I'll send you the pictures.
My mom, okay, so Gypsy and Kenan showed up at my mom's house in the middle of the night unannounced. I was supposed to be there. Nobody knew except for me and my mom that I was not going to be there. I don't think my mom relayed, to anybody. And Kenan, we didn't know he was coming at all. She was unannounced. He showed up unannounced. So the thing is, like, what the fuck was y'all doing? And for fireworks, you had to drive how far? And then you didn't even rest. You
Excuse
just
me.
took
Oh,
off right after.
baby, you're a
It's
firework.
crazy. Shannon, so Jip and Kenan showed up at my mom's house in the middle of the night last night, where I was supposed to be.
Because I got some pictures. That's
Yeah,
why I say, where was those pictures taken? Because also
they
they
were.
shows that there's also a beer bottle that was set
Mhm.
back next to the car tire.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, um, I don't know when or where those pictures were taken. It doesn't look. I can't see by location or by the
Oh, okay.
pictures,
So it
but
doesn't look familiar.
it doesn't. I don't see the background. I just see the like
Oh, okay.
skies and shit. But my
Because you
mom
did.
said it was late in the middle of the
I got
night
some
when
more.
they showed up.
I got some more pictures. I
Okay.
think, and it shows more than the sky. It shows like a whole car, side of a house. It's like a beige color with a tree.
I kind of have to see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll send you
Um,
that. Hold on. I'm just doing it for my.
well, I can't see it right now because I'm yes, with the baby. They had the baby with them. And no, Hannah, he is working. He's just off. He's got more of a corporate job now. So, federal holidays, they're off. In the middle of the night. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, oops, it's Trinity. Like, I'd like to think nothing too crazy was planned because they did have the baby with them. But regardless, it's weird that you would just show up unannounced. And you can say you were showing up at mom's. Okay, cool. But you knew I'd be there. And you didn't tell anybody you were coming. Yeah, and then the whole, yeah, because Jib shit said I would never see her. Man, listen, people say shit. People say shit. I've said shit. Everybody's guilty of saying shit that, they didn't actually mean, but they meant it in that moment.
Exactly.
Even if Gypsy meant that with her whole chest, Kenan is not going to do that. And I also said, regardless, you can only do it for so long because your niece or your daughter will grow up and she will come to Auntie TT as soon as she can. You can't keep her away. So,
Did you get it?
no, I can't check it. I'm on my phone, remember?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, when you get a chance, because that's like somebody's house. And that don't look like her parents' house. That's the reason why I mentioned it.
Well, I know my mom lives in an apartment and so does my sister. So,
I think they got around. And he was on live yesterday. You know that, right?
no, I don't know, but I don't care. Whatever.
How long of
No,
a
I
drive
got
is
you.
it?
But why would
Yeah.
he show up at your mom's house?
And
Yeah,
how long of a drive is it?
I have to look it up real quick. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Wouldn't it be more of a surprise at Christmas if someone showed up at midnight and
Right?
not
Not
July
July
4th?
4th, right? Yeah.
Okay, so it
Weird.
is just from city to city. I didn't put actual like
Yeah,
addresses.
yeah.
It was basically 8 hours, 7 hours and
Oh my
58
God.
minutes.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of money and time wasted.
Think
They
about
could
that
try to
baby in the
deny
car.
it. Oops, it's Trinity. I don't
Right?
think they're gonna deny it because they were there. So
Oh,
my
I can
mom would
show it
not
on
have
here, the
called me.
picture. I can show the picture on here. Hold on one second. Let me open my camera and I can show it from my
Yeah.
other device. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Hi,
know.
Betsy.
Like it was. Well, see, the thing is, of it being a trap. They didn't know. Well, I mean, they knew I was going to be there, but nobody knew he was like they were showing up. Nobody had plans of them coming. So I don't know how I would be trapped, but I could see them trying to take advantage of the situation. But I'm telling you, that would have been the worst mistake. Unless Kenan was ready to protect, she would have gotten drug all up and down the street. If that's the time they came up on, she would have gotten the time she was looking for. Now,
Okay, you see
they
it?
came respectful. Let me see. Hold on. Let me blow you up or switch spots. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Can I see it? You
You
just
see it?
roll it out. I cannot say. No, that doesn't look. Gosh, no.
Whoever it
No?
is has the
Yeah.
circle of the beer bottle there.
Yeah,
They make a
they made sure
big
they did
deal.
that.
If it was actually the fourth and they're having a beer, that's not a big deal.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's about the chronic drinking is probably
Yeah. Oh, I
the
know.
yeah.
But maybe it wasn't even hers. Maybe it was Ken's. Maybe it was whoever was taking the picture.
Sure. But yeah, that's the picture, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Swipe the other pictures.
Oh, hold on. It's not on here. So hold on 1 second. It's this
Okay.
is the Reddit. They just honed in on that one. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Let me get
Who
to
is
I think
sending
that's
these
on YouTube.
pictures out?
Gypsy is. It's on her Instagram.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I don't go there.
Yes, they
Well,
drove
Me
up
either.
there. My mom called me. I didn't even know. My mom called me this morning and told me. And yes, Hannah, but if she was walking around, that's different. Little baby feet's having dirt on them. I don't. If they're outside, I don't look at that wrong. Now,
We
if they're
had
in the house,
sun outside, and yeah, that's nothing.
it's very rarely do we see Aurora with shoes on.
Well, Shannon, see, yeah, and that's not good. I've told them they need to put shoes on her for her ankles to form right, but never.
Right. And buy
Um,
appropriate shoes too.
yeah,
That's
you
another
put
one.
shoes on, but if you put them on too early, they could go bow legged. But if you don't put them on early enough, they can go bow legged. So,
Right.
I
Right.
didn't know that actually. Thank you for
mm-hmm.
telling me that. I
Yep.
don't have children of my
Yeah.
own. That I never knew that like there was a reason that you would put them shoes on
Oh
other
yeah.
than
Yeah.
style. Now I know. Thank you.
Yeah. I
I
learned,
used to. Mhm.
when I had Matthew, because I put Jordans on him for one of his appointments, and he was like a month old, and the doctor's like, "Why do you have these shoes on him?" It's like, "Because they're shoes." He's like,
Okay. No, I
"No, they're
haven't.
way too heavy to be on his ankles, and he's not even walking, so it's going to form his ankles to go in, basically."
Okay.
Uh,
So here we go. So we got. This is from the Instagram. So it's
Yeah,
that
we saw
mouth.
that. We saw that. Okay.
And then saw that. And that's it. That's four of
Yeah.
them. I thought there was another picture of Aurora. Sorry about that. In the there is a picture of them on a boat. That was
Okay.
from a few days ago. Where did it go? Was it in her stories? No. I just saw it when I went out. Doggone it. Yeah, there it is. See, it
Hmm.
says 3 days ago.
No, it was 3 days ago. No, I didn't care. But and that she
Yeah,
looks
so
fatter in that picture. It looks older. Her hair is
yeah, I think it
longer
is older.
too.
I think it's a year ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
A
was
year,
like
not
a
3 days
year
ago,
ago,
but a year
wasn't it?
ago. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks like a year ago. Sure does. All right.
Yeah.
That's how I got.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
my
Shannon.
Tiffany.
It would not surprise me either. But I also like I said, I wouldn't be worried. Would it have let me change that actually. When I was younger, would it have surprised me? No. If it was today, it wouldn't be a full shock, but it would
Yes,
be. I would
stride
be
rights.
surprised. I would be surprised because like we're grown, it's different. But I would also laugh at Kenan, but if he's like somehow forgot or like who his sister is and like what his sister has done, and like please don't ever don't put Gypsy in that position. Don't
Mm,
because once it crosses that line, it's way harder for us to just be mutual about it.
exactly.
right.
So
But still, I'm trying to understand why drive 8 hours to go
I mean,
pop fireworks.
I mean, if they
Shit.
wanted to be with family, because I remember Rogie said he was going to have this 4th of July party. I got invited to that 4th of July party. And then, yes, and then it got canceled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I got uninvited way before it got canceled. I don't even think I got told that it was canceled. I had to ask, but
Okay.
they could have like been like, oh, because those are canceled, we're just gonna go do something else. I guess Rod, like in the beginning of the
But
week when me
wait,
and my mom discussed it, she had said that Ken and Gypsy had already told her that they were gonna go out to with Rod somewhere because his family's doing fireworks or some shit, so they weren't gonna be able to make it to the 4th of July because my
I don't
mom's
believe
trying
she
to.
did. I
Yeah,
don't believe she did.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
My mom is trying to find one holiday where everybody gets together once, like at her house, whatever, for the year. And
Okay.
4th of July, she's like, maybe it'll be this one because they're all in summer and blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, well, no, because I guess they're going to go out. Get your butt over here. They're going to go over to Rod's place or out with Rod somewhere and they're going to do fireworks with the family. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm still coming. And then last minute, we decided I wasn't coming. And then this morning she calls me and tells me that they showed up last night. So what the fuck? Really? Of course they did.
But wait, what I was trying to tell you is that it was Mia's birthday. Oh my god, what is going on? Sorry. It was Mia's birthday.
I live about the same distance. Actually, technically, me driving to my mom is an hour longer, about an hour and some change longer than them to my mom.
Mm. God.
So, and I was wrong. I think I'm further from them because I think the last time I checked, I was like 12 hours. I might be wrong. Hold on.
I don't know.
No, I was right. I knew that. I knew I was right. It's like 13 hours from me to a city in Louisiana, their city in
Wow,
Louisiana.
crazy.
And then from me to my mom,
Mm.
yeah. So, and me just going to my mom's is 10 hours and 10 minutes.
I think we lost Hidden. That's crazy how far it is. Like you look at it on a map and you're like, it's right there. And then all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
it's like 15 hours away. You're like, what?
Yeah, well, I've learned it. It's literally right there. We can see it with our own eyes. But
Yeah.
because we decided to look at this map and then build roads that just go
Right?
circle, circle, circle instead of just right there. Yeah, it's like we have to. It's so far away because we literally can only drive on the paved roads.
Right,
We should
exactly.
do some off-road driving.
Exactly, like it doesn't even have to be that fucking long or far
Do you
away.
guys like
Shorty.
do you ever like fly? Like would it be cheaper like just even in gas money?
I would not fly
You
with
wouldn't though.
my
With
little one.
kids?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah, kids
Yeah,
stuff.
no. The last time I flew with babies that were my youngest's age, I was the first time I got introduced to melatonin. This lady, she's sitting there. She's the pilot's wife, I guess. So she's a pilot's wife, and her kid's playing with all these planes, and my kid is just having a tantrum, and I have done everything to try and console him, and he is just doing the most. And she looks at me and she's like, "Do you want some melatonin?" I was like, "Some what?" She's like, "Melatonin." Like,
Give
what
the
the fuck is
babies.
melatonin? Exactly. I said, "What the fuck is melatonin?" She's like, "Oh, it's gonna save your life, girl." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It
And
definitely
man,
helps.
he slept the whole flight. I was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
so lovely."
Yeah.
Did you check to see he was still breathing?
Yes, I did. It was a kid's melatonin. It
Oh
was like a
god.
freaking 1 gram
No,
or
it
half
is.
gram
It's a
thing, and
natural thing that our body actually produces. It's just
yeah,
some people produce less than others, and yeah,
Be careful with it. I'll tell you that much because it is a hormone
exactly.
yeah,
and it's not regulated by the
it
FDA.
is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, that's the first time I got introduced to it, but I just thought it was very funny because this
yeah.
woman looked like a very like
prim and proper, you know, like the type, like a Karen almost, like the
Yeah.
last person you're gonna expect to like whisper, "Do you want some melatonin?"
But you
My
got
So
some
sister has
melatonin.
2 children with autism, and so sleeping is a huge issue. So she has to use melatonin sometimes. It makes not all the time, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. I had a
Yeah.
wonderful 4th, yes, and yes, Angela. When I travel, I like to drive, not just because it's cheaper, just the scenery. I like to drive on a road trip,
Right.
and flying with the children. Then yeah, I would have had to land, get a rental car, and that would have
Yeah.
just been a thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're already in the car. You don't have to do all of that.
Hmm.
yeah, so
Back out in this
I
damn
would
heat.
rather driving too, like honestly, even if it's like a 2-day road trip or whatever. It's
yeah, I love
fun.
it.
You stay in a
Um,
hotel and
mhm. Yeah, the Lions Den. So yeah, the whole plan, it was for us to go, and the only one who knew that I wasn't going to be there was my mom and me, and because it was very last minute that it was decided. So like my mom was going to end up going camping with one of her friends, the infamous friend that people keep thinking is Kennan's freaking secret lover or whatever, Stevie. That is my mom's friend. That is not Kennan's friend. That is not his secret lover or anybody. She was gonna go camping with Stevie and his wife. Um,
I can't
because
believe the shit people come up with on
I'm
here.
telling you, the shit is just
Hilarious.
wild.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, we decided like afternoon, evening ish of the 3rd that we weren't gonna come, and so they didn't know that, and I'm not even sure they knew that I was like gonna. I never told Kenan and Jip I was gonna be there. I'm sure my mom did. If they, because my mom told me that they're not coming. They're gonna go to Rod's. That they had something to do with Rod, and it's just weird how they showed up. I don't know if my mom relayed to them that I wasn't gonna be there, but she called me and said that it was a surprise that they showed up. She had no idea they were even coming.
Well, that's the
Because
point that they're pointing out in chat is she was adamant that you're never gonna fucking see her child again.
Hmm.
Right?
because she doesn't believe anything she said. Listen, Gypsy mouths off, but she doesn't stick to anything. She doesn't really don't believe anything she says.
And like
Hmm.
I said, I think people say stuff on here sometimes just out of anger, and
Yeah.
maybe they mean it at the time, but then they've had time to like sit and actually think about what they said,
Right.
and they're like, "Fuck, I wish I never said that." Like,
Yeah, because
Right.
you don't
yeah,
use children to weaponize them,
no,
No.
especially when I ain't lying. I'm not up here telling
right,
no fib. You know damn well I'm not. So like
right,
to say that, like maybe okay, it sounds good for TikTok, but you know damn well
Right.
yeah,
if anybody out of any of the sisters that you can bring your baby to, and she will die for that baby just like she would her own, it's gonna be me. I'm the
right,
one you can show up at my door at any time, and hand me your baby. I'm good. Like
yeah,
I am the TT that fucking protects and loves, and what I might not have a lot, but I'll make it work. I'll figure it
yeah,
out. They'll be safe. They'll be fed.
yeah.
Right.
And it's so like I'm not. No, I'm very. I don't think she meant that, and I for sure don't think. I never heard Kenan say it either. It was only Gypsy. So
Do you think with her showing up there that she was like, I don't know, like she was gonna actually like try to FIGHT you, or like what was, I
I
wonder
would
what the
hope not.
agenda was.
I would hope
I
not with her
mean,
showing up with the baby. Like
yeah,
that would be you drove 8+ hours stopping for gas with your baby to
yeah,
FIGHT somebody. I don't think that's a good look. I think I'm
Perhaps,
hoping maybe it was the element of surprise so that
yeah,
like if they thought I was going to post something or whatever, like I wouldn't have the hands up to like
context.
to tell anybody, hey, they're here or they're coming, or maybe they
Well,
wanted to squash it.
I just think it's just strange that she was like, they decided to go. I can understand because it's his mom and they have every right, but knowing that you were there and her, saying, "Oh, you're never going to see the baby," and then driving to exactly where you would be. And it's like maybe they were just trying to make amends. Like maybe they wanted to just work it out in
That's
person,
what
you
I'm
know? Maybe it wasn't
hoping.
a bad thing.
That's what I'm hoping. And again, if they weren't made aware that last minute I wasn't coming, and so they showed up thinking I would be there, then that takes away my, well, why didn't you show up at my house? Because they didn't think I'd be at my house. Maybe they would have drove to my house if they thought I'd be there.
But wait, I mean, we have phones, okay?
I get
And
that,
smoke
but
signals.
I can see why they wouldn't want to do that, because everything that either I send them or they send me right now is up in the, are they going to post this? Is this going to be shown? Is this going to be given?
Right.
Like, they don't want to do
Did
that. And I
they
don't want to do that.
did they know that you weren't there?
They knew when I got there, or when they got there,
No.
obviously. No, I
No,
don't
but
think
they
that they
didn't know
knew.
beforehand.
No, because they didn't tell my mom they were showing up. Nobody knew they were coming.
Okay, so they had no idea that you were even
What if she
No.
wasn't
okay.
home?
Well, exactly. But I mean, my mom, there is another sibling out there in Texas. So maybe they talked to the sibling and she told him she was home. I don't freaking know. But showing up, I mean, I don't know what they were
Yeah.
thinking. I'm telling you, it was me. Like, and my mom's like, I know, I don't know. It might be. I think you're right. I think you're right, because
I don't
it
think
makes
it was
no sense.
malicious. I'm
No,
sorry.
I
I
don't think
don't.
so
I love
either.
you,
I don't
Autumn,
think it
but
was
I don't think it was
malicious.
malicious.
No, I don't. I think it was weird, though. I think it's very
Yeah.
weird. The
It
only
is
reason I
Yeah.
don't
odd,
think
but
it's malicious is because they had the baby with them. If
Yeah.
they
well,
did
it
not
is
have the
odd
baby with
though.
them,
It is odd. I know people that I've had relatives that have traveled, 8, 9 hours at night, just like at Christmas Eve or whatever, to show up and be at grandma's house for
right?
mourning and stuff. Like
Yeah.
maybe this is
But
But
they left
usually
though.
their way of
They
trying
left
to.
though.
But
They
they left
literally
maybe
though,
left.
so that
That's
doesn't make
another
any
thing.
sense.
Yeah, that's
how
right.
long?
That's
Yeah,
right.
how long
They
did
didn't
they stay?
stay. They were only there to pop the fireworks,
And then they went home.
and then they left. I don't know if they went home, but they
Oh,
left.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Well,
Guess who just messaged me?
Who?
who-
Merbert.
I was just gonna
Herbert.
ask you how that went. How's
Hi,
that going?
Mama.
He just
Hey,
murdered me and
Herbert.
said, "Ah, Mimi will forever be scum."
Ah.
Nice. Let her be
Nice.
forever be scum then. Scum it
Hmm.
is.
He's
So
like,
are you doing what the plan was then, or
Huh?
are you gonna do what the plan was, Betsy? Still?
"Yes."
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm
Yep.
in.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We have
Did I miss the plan?
text text messages. It was in
No, it's in
the
the
If
text.
if
It's in
you
the
thing.
didn't get a
thread.
message, then you're not on the list. If you're not on the list,
Oh,
that
I did
means
get a message. I
Yes.
did, but I didn't know what
Yeah.
it was about because I had no contacts. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. So
I'll dig up the text messages that we've got.
yeah, it could have been to see my mom, but all I'm saying is or to see if my mom was going to choose them over me. That would have
What?
been a bad. My mom has already made it clear she's not choosing anybody, me included. Like, she's not choosing me over them to me. Yeah, like she's like, I'm staying neutral. I'm not getting in it. I'm not going to. She just
Why didn't
doesn't
they
want.
stay the night?
Yeah, you'd think they
Why
would
would
have
they
stayed
drag the
there.
baby out in the street in the night like that?
I don't know. I don't know. That's just what
Maybe they
she.
had a motel room nearby.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe they
Yeah.
did, but I mean, my mom also has an extra room. I think that's where they stayed when they were there the last time.
Hmm.
But it was
Have
just
you
weird.
talked to Ken about this yet? Like, have you
No, I have
messaged
not.
him?
No, I have not. Nope.
Hmm.
They didn't call me. They didn't text me, so I'm not gonna call and text them. Um, I just think it's very weird. You
Yeah.
don't, like, for one, you drove a long way. Like, this isn't something that you just like, showed up somewhere. Like, bitch, you drove over 8 hours for this. And you didn't tell anybody you were coming after you already told them you weren't coming because you were going to go over to Rod. And then you just show up and you can say, oh, it was to spend time with the family and blah, blah, blah. But all you did was stay and pop the fireworks. You knew I wasn't there and you did.
Right.
Hmm.
And by the way, I was trying to tell you earlier that Rod and Christy did their own thing this year because Christy posted it that they were going, what's it called, ATV riding? Because you remember Mia was not there for 4th of July.
No, because she's in Florida now, isn't she?
Right. So they did their own thing. It was just a her and Rod day.
Ooh, you know what I just remembered or realized? I wonder how Gypsy acts whenever Kennan's on work in Florida, knowing that Mia is there now.
Well,
She probably got, listen, she probably got tracking devices on his ass and everything
mhm.
else,
Well, she said in his show he has full access to his phone. So,
which is weird. Why
I
should
mean,
you
I
give
don't
Yeah,
think
somebody
it's
his
weird.
eight-hours
shit?
one
I'm
way
gonna
in
say,
the life.
yeah, it's 8 hours one way. It's 7 hours and 58 minutes without stopping for gas. So you got to add in some gas. It's like
And a
maybe
pee
nine
break,
hours.
don't forget a
And
pee
yeah,
break, a
changing
diaper
the
change.
diaper of a
Exactly.
baby, and yeah,
Exactly. So it's more like 9 hours, nine and some change hours. And God forbid they hit traffic. Um,
Maybe they went and saw someone else
That's what
too.
I'm thinking. They got a room, they saw somebody else. It doesn't make sense.
yeah.
well, I don't, nobody other than the other sibling. Um, there's
Well, you could check with
He doesn't
them.
have any friends. He might
no,
have friends. I
Ken
didn't
left a
know
long time ago. I mean, I only got my information from my mom, and according to my
Uh,
mom, they showed up because Ken's words were he didn't want to waste his fireworks.
Well, he could have done that shit in Louisiana. You tell me you can't pop no fireworks in Louisiana?
Thank you.
right.
that. Yeah, you can. They pop
Of
them
course you
Thank you.
illegally
can.
everywhere. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
regardless of what your intentions were, whether they were malice or not, we don't know. But you sure as hell didn't tell anybody you was coming.
Right. He just showed up.
Yeah.
So,
And just showing up is weird.
And I
It's
mean, I
weird.
could see like just trying to surprise her or something like that. But
well,
because it's so far, I would have made
yeah,
sure at least one
Yes.
person knew. One person,
exactly.
hey mom, like don't let mom leave, don't or let her, or we're gonna come
Mhm.
and surprise her. Like like
Uh-huh.
just don't tell her we're coming, but make sure
Right.
that like
Or I
one at
mean,
least, yeah.
if
Because
my
like
mom,
we had family that came from Denmark, and it was for my dad's birthday, and they wanted to surprise him. So only like two people knew they were here, and
right?
then that was it. Like, yeah, it was a big surprise. So
Yeah, see, if like my mom calling me the way it was very telling. Yeah, like she
yeah,
was put off on it. Like she wasn't upset. She was
no,
just
no, of
like,
No.
course, yeah,
"What the fuck?" Yeah, she was a little
yeah,
off put off by it. So yeah, she called me, and that's where we're at. It's like, why are
yeah,
doing pop ups? And if we're gonna do pop ups, then you know my actual address. You don't have to look
Right.
me up. You know that address when you look up is not the actual address. It's the safe at home. So you know my actual address. Come on.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
babies here. Bring them horror. We don't got to be violent at all.
No. Of course not. That's
Shit.
what I'm thinking because you're up in KC by yourself. It's not
I'm
like you have
telling you
other siblings up
exactly.
there.
I'm telling you. Well, I have another sibling, but she's not here. She's like 3 hours away though.
Well, even more of a reason to take a trip up to see you because he can stop
Exactly.
and see the other sibling.
Exactly.
All
And
right, you
like
guys.
I
I
said, I
have to go
mean,
to work, but have a good day.
you
you too,
All
too.
Princess.
right.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Like I said, showing up and show up with Aurora. There will be no issues. But show up to my house and you don't have that baby and you have any type of aggression to you, understand I'm a mother who's protecting her kids. I will end you. It will be no questions asked because you will not. No, I will not get nope. But show up the right way and we can squash it.
Yep, makes sense.
Real shit. The Bible shows parents or children killing the parents, siblings killing each other. It's literally it's happened since the beginning of time. So don't put anything past people. I
Mhm.
mean, Gypsy murdered her own mother. So like when I say show up at my door with the wrong attitude and it will go down, I mean it.
Wow.
Yeah, like I don't. That's my only thing is it's like why, but you have the baby with you, and that's the only saving grace. It's like if that was, and if you did want to work it out, cool. I would have loved it. I wish I was there. I wish I had ended up showing up because I would have been there. We could have figured this out, but
Right.
it doesn't. feel like that's what it was because they didn't know that I wasn't going to be there. So maybe that's why they showed up there. Maybe if they had known I wasn't going to be there, they would have showed up here. But the way they did it, it doesn't, I don't feel like it was good
Right.
intention.
No, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Mute. Right. Navigation.
It was just, yeah, it's very weird, suspicious. Makes you wonder.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
why bother doing all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, it was a little bit sneaky, you're right.
Yeah, it was sneaky. It was snide. It was uncalled for.
Right.
Exactly. They were being sneaky.
Yeah, spicy, we don't know, but it is definitely
Because
weird.
you know your brother likes mess too. It's not just Gypsy likes the mess. She
I
found the
know,
right one
but
for messy.
right, but Kennan's usually like he's learned in previous history, like yeah, Gypsy's just got celebrity status or whatever, so everybody's like watching her and knowing. Kenan knows you don't want to like I fight. Like the drama, it's like, dude, this is not the route you want to take it.
Yeah.
So are you trying to tell me you do a little windmill action? You throwing
If my back
windmills?
against the wall, I'll have to windmill. But no, I box. Like
Yeah.
Hold on.
you'll fall
Hold
down.
on.
I'll let you get right back up. What?
I text that picture that Hidden put in to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Cool beans.
Sorry.
Hey, Sam.
I love working so close to home today. When I feel like it, I can go home and take a break and go to the potty.
Nice.
I'm only 10 minutes away from my route.
Well, I was stupid today and first thought it was Monday, and I drove all the way to like my doctor's appointment that's half an hour
You
away,
didn't
and
even do
I
anything,
get
Plessy.
there. What's that?
Oh, what the fuck? All I said was I
Um.
took a picture. Are you serious?
Well,
Yeah. The hold on, I'm reading them. So yeah, I'm gonna be careful, spicy frog.
You see that picture?
Something's not. No, I have to go look at it.
That
Hold
don't look like Louisiana, just saying.
on. Okay.
oh,
Well, I gotta.
I,
I mean, I can ask
mm,
my other sibling if they
I
showed up
think that'd be
there.
helpful.
Yeah, I know my mom. They showed up at my mom's last night. In the middle of the night, she said. So,
And that looks in the
I mean,
evening. Look at that picture. It looks like evening.
yeah, my
Mm-hmm.
mom called me, and for my mom to call me, remember, my mom's trying to stay out of this. So
No,
for
I
my mom
know.
to call me and that be what she was calling me about, like first thing out of her mouth was to run me that. I'm like, what?
Damn,
Mm.
boy, get up here so we can fill you in.
Yes, Sam, come on out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sam, get up here. It's just
Sam,
crazy.
I'm having problems. I live in a city that some streets have a four-way stop and other cities don't. And so you're like trying to go through and another car is flying past about to hit you. It's amazing.
Yeah, they
So
got.
Invigorating.
to
It's been some
put
crazy.
it in a nutshell,
Hold on, is he coming up here or not?
Sam.
Here, Sam, I'm gonna send you a invite, and you can choose to accept it or not. Because it's better if I just say it and or if I tell you instead of having to.
in a
What's
nutshell,
up, y'all?
Okay,
there's
so
some
Hey, Sam.
delulu, cray cray people out there, Sam.
yeah, so last
Oh,
night,
we established that a long time ago. What
Oh
happened?
yes.
yeah, last night. So this morning, my mom calls me. I was supposed to be at my mom's for 4th of July, and we decided like evening, afternoon of the 3rd that I wasn't gonna come. But she didn't relay that to anybody. Well, last night in the middle of the night, Jip, Kenan, and the baby show up at my mom's, where I was supposed to be, and didn't tell my mom he was coming
But how did they know you were going to be there?
Because
because
it
it
was
was,
a family planned event.
yeah, it was a
They,
family
It
planned
was
event,
yeah,
and
mutually known.
yeah, and
Oh,
they had
okay.
already opted out of it, saying that they
yeah.
were going to go to Rod's for 4th of July.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they showed up there, and like my mom, she was off put by it. I mean, she called me. She's like, "Well, I don't know. Like they didn't say." anything to anybody about coming. They just showed up and
Did they bring
voiced
something?
the
Oh, let's talk about
fireworks.
it.
The
Fireworks.
fireworks. Kenan
No,
said
I
he
meant
didn't want
like
to waste.
a pie.
No, they brought the fireworks and said that he didn't want to waste the fireworks.
What the fuck?
So basically, Sam, they're implying they drove from Louisiana to
Where autumn's supposed to
Texas,
be.
in the middle of Texas somewhere, which is
Mm-hmm.
at least 8-hour drive,
Yep.
just
Without
to pop
stops.
fireworks because they didn't want to waste fireworks.
No,
Where
that that sounds like a pull up.
Nah.
To be
in the
Okay.
honest,
middle of the night and then pop
yeah,
fireworks and fucking left. They
Mm-hmm.
that
were
sounds
trying
like
to
you
pull
pulling
up
up.
on her.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why I said God work in mysterious ways. I don't. Kenan does not want this to go down. He knows me. He knows his sister. I don't know why he would even do this, but I would like to think because they had the baby with them that that's not what they were intending.
She doesn't know you though.
But
So
that
bringing a
doesn't make
baby, she
sense
thought
though.
exactly.
That doesn't make sense though because she said you will never see her. So
That's what we
I
were
don't understand.
saying.
Yeah, but Kenan never said that, and I said that when she said that. It's like, yeah, you can say that all you want, but Kenan didn't. And I'm the
Yeah.
first one who can tell. I've had to deal with it with my own kids. Family members, you just good luck on controlling who can and cannot be around when you have another parent or active family members that are in that kid's life. Like you can't do it. People are gonna, especially family, they're gonna be around. I think that they showed up to do something. I just don't know what their intentions were, and I still say, you got my address. You know where I'm at.
That's why I think they wanted an audience.
Shit, I got cameras at the front door. You got an
Nah,
audience?
your mama as the audience, sweetheart. Yeah, mama as the audience.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone said that maybe they wanted to see if my mom would pick them over me.
Yeah, because some
But to
stupid ass
drive
people
eight
think that.
hours to see that though,
Okay. And which
That's a
Well,
way?
8 hours to play
minimum,
fireworks.
a minimum of 8 hours because I know it's city and I know I am from Louisiana and I know where I'm at now to be safe. And it took me 6.5 hours.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
So,
Well.
yeah. And I haven't heard from them either.
Mm-hmm.
Which I said though that might be because we've both been like releasing shit, and maybe they don't want to put something and think that I'm gonna be petty and come tell everybody like, oh look, they're gonna be here at this 4th of July party. I'll stay tuned. Let's see what happens.
Hey,
They like
DJ.
maybe they didn't want to do something like that. Um,
Uh-huh.
but again, if your intention was to pull up on me, you have my address.
Right.
I have no fear, none.
And the other thing is her mom called her this morning to say,
Yeah.
I really think that's what their intention was because it was fucking weird.
Yep. She's like, guess who showed up last night? It's like, it was really weird. I was like, what? She's like, Hidden and Gypsy. What? They showed up at the house? Yeah, they just showed up randomly, didn't tell anybody they were coming. Kenan said he didn't want to waste the fireworks.
So you know what? You know what can be done is from that picture that I sent you guys of them that's supposedly in somebody's yard with that white car behind it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way that you can take the photograph
Look
to
around and look.
match it to the time of day.
Yeah, you can try. Oh, at the time of day, I don't know. But
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
regardless, like if they stopped along the way, they stopped along the way. But when they showed up at my mother's house where I was supposed to be at, was at a certain time. And that's what my mom called me and telling me. And she called me this morning. Like my mom don't ever call me. If we call and
And they didn't
talk,
stop back for breakfast. Wait a minute now. They didn't stop back for breakfast before they head back out.
no, they just left. I don't know if they
That
left
is
somewhere else.
weird.
She said they popped the fireworks and left.
That is fucking weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Because if you're going to see somebody, you going that damn far, you at least spend the night or something. You tell them I'll see you in the morning for breakfast or something.
exactly. Or I mean, even if you weren't, if you were coming to see me and I wasn't there, okay, well, mom's there though. Spend the night there, breakfast,
Right, right.
leave in the
They,
morning.
they, they grandma have time with her grandchild. I mean, that's why I find it really odd.
Yep. So,
You know,
yeah.
get that grandma time in. You know, it's not like she's down the street, so she don't get to see Aurora every day.
No,
So,
she
you
doesn't. Well,
know,
like FaceTime. FaceTime has really made a lot of things possible. I don't think people realize that. Like we can FaceTime literally every day. And there is proof that that shit works. Okay. You just got to look it up on TikTok. Type in proof that FaceTiming the baby works. And it will show you this video of this auntie who FaceTimes her niece every single day, right? Never met her in person, and they're going to meet her at the airport, and she walked right past, and the baby broke her neck, like looking, like smiling, all happy because she knew who that woman was. And it's just so cute, like, oh, she recognized her through FaceTime.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, my
Not
my
impossible.
my youngest, he recognized. I mean, he's met my mom, so it's different. But when he met my mom, he was a little baby. Like he recognizes my mom, Gma, who is she's not my blood related mom, but she's like my mom.
Uh huh.
He knows her voice. He don't even got to see her. I'll be on the phone. Is that Gma? Yeah, it's Gma. So
So
that's the way.
Wow.
Sam, I fell asleep listening to Keys Live, listening to you laughing at Mimi, getting all offended,
Yeah, it was
jumping off the
weird.
panel.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. I did figure out that thing about Salty Carolina girl and why she came for you, Autumn. Because she's friends with Key. She mentioned it. She told on herself
Oh, she's from the king.
that,
Okay.
yes, that Key has come for you multiple times and you have avoided and,
I
didn't
have not
answer her
avoided Key.
questions.
I have literally
That's what she
answered
says
all
in
the
that.
questions. Like Key just asked the same questions.
Yeah.
She asked the same
Yeah.
questions. I've already answered them more than once. Like, and
Yeah.
then the questions that she'll ask, she's like, I'm not trying to be rude, then proceeds to be rude. Like, don't, I'm not,
That's her tactic. So
Girl, that's what I'm telling you. She was so rude to Mimi last night. Mimi dropped off the panel.
well, good for her.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
she
she had to
deserves
tell
it.
her, Mimi, I'm sorry. Come back, I'm sorry. And she's
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh, the comments and everything and saying all this shit over and over for months is getting to me and blah, blah, blah. Bitch, how's it feel?
exactly.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry, but again, I'm sorry, come back. She did that shit too. She said, I'm sorry whenever she was rude to me. I think much like Morbid, once Key picked her side, she stayed on it. And the fact that she's like, well, your brother said this and that, and I said this and that. You gonna choose to
Yeah.
believe
But
Kenan because of what?
she actually didn't say on, like, she flip flopped. She was on Gypsy's side at one point. Like, first she was on this side, then she went to Gypsy's side, then she came back here.
She's not
After,
on this
yeah.
side. She's on she's at least pro Ken. Like I said,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, but your brother said that you're lying. Okay. And I'm saying I'm not. What are you believing off of? Gypsy released text messages. Okay. And I showed where those were manipulated. I blew up on it so you could see it's undeniable that they were literally manipulated, edited out, words were blurred, things were changed. In one screenshot, I was able to show that. So why else? Why are you like going so hard on me? And you say you ain't being rude, but you are being rude. Now I can get if you have a personal opinion about what I chose to do, that's cool. But to be rude to me and like make it seem like I'm lying or not, like I'm just bringing drama, that's different. That's way different than not agreeing with my choices. And again, she's the one who's asking, well, didn't anybody call? Didn't anybody call the authority? Why didn't if he was so in danger, why didn't y'all da? And then as soon as I said, well, I did, you called on your own brother? I cannot believe you would do, who would do that? Bitch, that same brother physically held me down for the police to arrest me. Like that same brother has called the police on me. Like, so miss me with it.
Wait, what?
And if
Yes,
he's
but
done
this was
something
Been
wrong,
saying that, Sam, from
yeah,
the start.
I've been saying that.
nothing new. Yep. I think
even
sometimes
asked
people just
you
have a
that.
hard time listening.
All right,
I
Clancy, I gave you a chance.
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself.
okay.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
text
yeah.
you Autumn because I didn't know if you wanted her in here, and she's fucking trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Planty's
no,
like,
I don't. Yeah, she can fucking kick
She's a
rocks.
vile human.
Yeah, I don't care. Like I said,
you
people
gave
can
her a
have their
chance.
opinions, but they're literally taking shit and throwing context in it. If they listen for their own self instead of what somebody said, then they would see. I never was on here being messy, saying my mom's a sloppy drunk or a messy drunk, or those weren't the words that came out of my mouth. I explained how I saw the video. My mom had been drinking. She gets like me. I said, me and my siblings know if we really don't want someone to know, we don't tell her, because when she drinks, she gets messy between the siblings.
Yeah.
People were like, yeah, my mom does that too. Somehow that got misstrued and said that I called my mom a sloppy drunk or a messy drunk. That's not what the fuck I said. That's not at all what I said, nor the context I was speaking in. I was just explaining how I saw the fucking video and how it was mine to begin with. That's it. And they took that and ran with it. And like, yeah, when you hear narratives like that, bitch, man, y'all are making it messy. Y'all are making it toxic when it wasn't like that.
Right.
Like, people aren't gonna go listen to the hours long fucking live that I was on with Morbid the one time. Like, so they're just gonna take word of mouth and say they listened or whatever. Some people go listen and then they're like, yeah, you never said that. So yeah, that's why I won't deal with Key. I stayed on that panel. Keish kicked me off that panel. Somebody kicked me off that panel, and I went right in the comments and was like, "Why the fuck did I get kicked off panel?" And they're like, "Well, you weren't saying shit." Nobody was saying shit. Morbid was arguing with Ashley, baby. It's drama. It's like, I don't understand why we even got to this point, and I already apologized for speaking out of anger and bringing up something that was family business. I shouldn't have said anything about Kenan and his childhood. That story, I take it and run with it, whatever y'all want to do with it. I'm not speaking on it again because I should have never said that to begin with, but can't take it back. So it's out there. But I'm
And
not.
for
You
the
were provoked.
record,
Yeah.
and for the record, there is quite a few things that I helped settle out of public eye that y'all will never know about with the situation, to where it wouldn't get out because it's not anybody's business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh damn. That was
And
crazy.
Autumn knew the entire time. She was like,
Yeah,
everybody
I
was
was.
in
Yeah.
mutual agreement.
Yeah. There's just some things we have kept off the panel. Um,
Or the app in its
yeah,
whole
yeah,
entirety.
exactly. I've sent things to Pretsy. Pretsy has seen, unredacted things to, like, there's a reason Pretsy has stood behind me this whole time. Yeah, there's just things we don't want to put out into the
That's
public.
good.
But
People need that,
somebody had to
for
see it.
sure.
Exactly. Somebody had to see something. Pretsy
Yeah.
has seen things. She knows, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just now we're doing like damage control because it
From
got
what
so
I've
messy.
seen, like Pretzy's not a stupid person, so
Exactly.
I don't think she would just blindly follow shit if she didn't know that it was real. So
And
Exactly.
I
And
said from
all
the beginning, and I even told Autumn at the beginning, I didn't know what to believe.
Yep.
yeah,
But from the story from both sides, I believe. And then as soon as the blanket video dropped, that
right.
like I tell y'all, what the fuck do y'all need a video for? Look what she already did. You know that she needs a mood stabilizer. Obviously, it wasn't working.
Yeah,
well.
Exactly. And I still call bullshit. I still call bullshit. She could say that she was seeing a therapist or whatever. She could have went to a freaking emergency mental health place. It's called Rediscover out here. I don't know
right.
what it's called out there. It got a nurse practitioner to listen to her for 15 minutes and then wrote a script. That is not the fucking same. If a true
No,
therapist or psychiatrist had taken any evaluation of her, they would have had her admitted. Just because of her history alone, those behaviors are escalating and their dangerous behaviors, her history, patterns of history have proven they could literally end in homicide. So they would
And
have
Autumn,
had
we
her
already
admitted.
looked at that. And we already looked at that. Remember, we went back through the Life After Lookup episode where she and
Yeah,
Ken went to supposedly went to a therapist, and we saw what type of therapist that person was.
those, but we're talking about last year, like not when they were
Oh,
on the
last
show.
year when the moose, they were like, I got
Yeah,
it.
when she swears up and down she's seeing a therapist and all that. I don't think so.
She
That's just
swears her
me.
down now. She's seeing a therapist too,
Yeah,
I
because
don't.
and
remember
she's
that
paying for her.
that one video. She said I had to pay $1,000 for my therapist. I gave that
Yeah,
Right.
bullshit.
information.
The
Yeah,
bullshit. Just, I think
And
she
the
just is.
$500 to that lady from Spirit
yeah,
Airlines.
the
Yeah,
one
the
that
one that she said, oh, and Autumn must have seen that and been like, oh, that's supposed to be my money. See, that's why I said that's why I have a problem with her. Because bitch,
yeah,
don't get up on this app and lie about me like that. I didn't even know you did that. I didn't even
right,
know you did that. You just said you had never sent me any money because you had never sent me any money. So why would I be expecting that money to be mine? You know, like that. That's bullshit.
right.
And I showed the screenshot of our cash apps between me and Kenan for the whole fucking year, which the last time I got something from him was $20 and it was in March. Like, it wasn't all this money. Like they've never been giving me money. They've never
No,
been paying my bills and support me. Anything that I got from Kenan, I gave back to Kenan because I had to give it back to him. There was, like I said,
But,
when I lost my
but
babies,
why? Why would you have
because
to give it back?
well, because if you say, "Hey, could I borrow?" I'll pay you
borrow.
back.
Yeah,
You pay him back. You know what
But
I
he's
mean?
supposed to
Like,
say no. It's okay. That's when the
well,
brother's supposed to kick in and
but
say,
he
"No,
doesn't.
it's all
You
right."
know, no. He if I say I'm gonna pay it back, I pay it back. So I
right.
paid it back.
Depends on the amount.
We're talking about
Right.
$20 here.
Yeah, it was literally my cash apps. Pretzi, if you want, I can resend it to you so it's easier to find. You can put it up. It was literally 20 given, 20 cent back. I think 20 given, 20 cent back, 40 given, 40 cent back, and then 20 given. Or there's only 120, then it's 40, and then it's 20. It's one page. It doesn't even need more than one screenshot. That's how much transactions have happened. So there ain't a lot of
Well,
money going around.
let's do a poll. Would you be asking your sibling for that money back, even though they said they'll give it back to you? I say no.
Yeah, no, if I, like, I was taught, if you need it back, don't give it because, you needed it to begin with and you
Right.
needed it back. But, I mean, if my sibling tells me they're going to pay me back, if they offer that up,
Right.
then yes, I expect it to be paid back. But if they're
Really?
like, hey, if they say, hey, can I borrow $40? And that's it, I'll give them $40. I don't expect them to pay it back, even though they said borrow. But if they're like, hey, can I borrow $40? I promise you I'll pay you back on Friday or whatever. You damn right I'm expecting come Friday to pay me back because that's what you said.
Come on, but that's your sibling.
I'm not gonna be mad at, I mean, look, I'm not gonna cut them off, but
But we
like that's
need
your
our
word.
money.
Exactly,
But
that's
it's
your
forty
word.
dollars. It's chump change. You
Like
spend
I
that
said,
on
I'm not gonna cut
iced
them off.
tea.
I'm not gonna cut them off behind it. But yeah, that's your word. If you say you're gonna pay him back, pay it back.
Okay.
Listen. I've always been taught, no matter family or not, if you loan money to someone, you loan it with the intent of giving, because if they're hard up to ask for a loan, right?
Right. That's
Okay,
my point.
so if I loan you money, I have no intent of you paying me back. Unless it is like a big amount and it's agreed upon, hey, can I borrow this? I'll pay you back this, and this. Yes, that's different. But still, even big amount of monies, I still don't feel that I'm entitled to it or I expect it. If it happens, it
Mm.
happens.
We
And
agree
then
to
the other
disagree.
thing is y'all need to leave me alone.
Like
Yeah,
I
The
no,
other
said,
I
thing
agree with Autumn on that.
is
Like
the
if they
same
say they're
thing
gonna pay me
is
back, they pay me back.
I am not gonna make plans to go to dinner with you, or if I invite you to dinner, that's because I'm paying.
yeah, you
I
invited
don't
me.
want to, if I'm inviting you to dinner, that doesn't mean, oh, come eat dinner and catch your side or whatever. If it spoke about, yeah, we're going Dutch, everybody, we just meeting up. But if I'm calling you and say, hey, let's go out to dinner, it's I'm inviting you for dinner, then that means you're coming on my dime.
Yeah, I'm never gonna invite somebody and then expect them to pay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I said, if they tell me they're gonna pay me back, yeah, that date comes
Yeah.
around. I'm expecting it. Am I mad at them because they didn't pay me back? No, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting you to keep your word. But again, I've always been taught don't give it if you need it back. So when I give it out,
Mm,
I don't need it back. I expect it if you said you were going to give it back. But if you
Exactly.
just ask me to borrow it, I don't really give a damn. You know?
but I think people use the word borrow when they really mean, can you give me?
Yeah,
It's
can I
almost
Mhm.
like the
have?
preliminary.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
let's see what happens if I say borrow. Will you give it to me? If I say give me, it's like, oh,
And my siblings know, like it's only recently that I've hit my struggle. Losing the babies and having the surgeries. That's why I'm struggling. It's literally physical. My
yeah,
siblings, like if I counted how much money I have given them and not gotten back, we'd be in thousands. Okay, thousands. One sibling alone covers over 1,000 because she's my little sister. If she was asking for money, I'd give her money, and she would call. Can I have $300? Like not $20, $300. But back when I was balling. I had money,
I
so
want that back.
exactly. But I had done so good for myself. Like in the beginning of 22, that was like the peak I was doing. Like I had gotten over all the shit I had went through with my abusive marriage, and I had found myself. I was looking good. I was feeling good. Bills were paid. Like I was good. And she asked me for money, and I'd give it to her, no hesitation, because that's how I am when I have money. If you need it, I'll give it to you. And
yeah.
I don't ever ask for it back because I know, like, she didn't ask. She didn't say I'm gonna pay you back. She just asked for it. Um, but I won't get mad at shit like that. Some people would literally cut family off because they didn't pay them back the $40 or whatever that they asked. Um, I know my family's
Right.
struggling if they had to ask to begin with. So, and
It's
$300,
humiliating to ask. It's
yeah,
humiliating to ask.
exactly. And three
Yep.
hundred dollars is a lot of money for people.
Yeah.
Like you need it right now. I know your situation. How are you going to have $300 to give me back? Like when it not hurt you? Like you need $300. You got $300. I guarantee you need that $300. So I don't think you're going to pay it back to me, if that makes sense. But if you're a random Joe, like a friend that's not family, yeah, you're going to pay me back one way or the other.
Yeah, I have a friend right now who I had to basically talk him into asking for his money back. This woman has gotten a car in his name because he thought they were going to date, and she ended up marrying somebody else and having a whole nother kid. So
Wow.
she got a car in his name and took
Money
like
monkey. And how many men did
fifteen
your mama
thousand
Wow.
bust it wide
dollars.
open for free?
Wow.
Did your daddy
Oh
pay your
damn!
mama to have you? Okay, so that means that she just busted her pussy wide open for free then.
Be careful, you'll get
Just
bananas.
ignore them. I was already on
I'm
it.
just saying, and it wasn't Cash App, it was Venmo, just to be technical. And more technical, that shit was not sent for that. It was sent hours before. I was just flirting with him. Oh well. Oh well. Shit. Better question. How many men will I do it for? How much money they got? Shit, they pictures.
Right?
Y'all about to make
We
me
looking for
really
Splenda Daddies.
okay. Anybody want to
Come
buy some
on.
pictures? Cause I'm about ready. Shit.
Come on.
They don't want to see my pictures, that's for sure.
I'm just saying. Cause I'll tell you this: if I'm gonna sell them, if I'm selling naked pics, it's gonna be for more than that. And
Right.
if anybody wants them, shit, let me know. Be ready to pay though, cause my son, him and that damn VR. He reminds me of those like dudes on YT or on TikTok live that are playing the games and they're like doing the commentary while they're playing. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's how my great nephew is when he gets on the VR.
Exactly, Spicy Frog. And I had asked my brother, and he had said no. Just like when I asked about the pizza, he didn't even respond, and it was a no. I didn't get that from him either. And when I made a GoFundMe because I lost my baby and had surgeries twice, I made a GoFundMe twice. Never got a fucking penny from them either for that. And in between this, because you'll notice the dates, I lost the baby last year in March. I lost the baby this year in April. And those screenshots on that Cash App, in between those dates, he's asking me to give him money back that he gave me, like $20 and $40. So, yeah, like I needed, and I luckily, got what I needed for my daughter's birthday. But it wasn't behind pictures. It was actually the support of everybody who came on here and chose to support me and told me to, give them my Venmo and shit. That's why I was able to get my daughter's birthday stuff.
It's really sad though. I'm just listening to you recall, you asking for help,
Mm-hmm.
and you were putting out, GoFundMe's because you lost your child and then you had surgery after surgery and all of this. And where your brother at? Where he at?
Exactly. And I'm not
I think
even
I
coming
think
across.
Gypsy has his money. I think
Exactly.
Gypsy controls his money.
I know. I sent this GoFundMe to Gypsy and asked her, look, you don't have to share it publicly, but if you would mind sending it to within your group of people, because I'm struggling. I need help. I like depression wise, I'm stuck. So I need help. And I don't even think she shared it.
Wow.
I never
I
saw
didn't
it.
come to TikTok and say, "Hey, I'm Gypsy Roses, blah blah blah. Y'all come help me with my GoFundMe." That shit, I still have not brought my GoFundMe to y'all. I didn't come out here and ask for anybody to give me money. People were in my comments telling me, "Give me your fucking Venmo. You better give me your Venmo so that we can help you out." I never like it was not about money in the text messages when I'm telling Kenan, like of course, like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't desperate to figure something out and blah blah blah. That's because Kenan came at me saying on the 21st before I'd even made a video. Oh, all for TikTok clout, all for some this. You betrayed your brother when I didn't even do shit. So that's why the money thing kept being
Right.
brought up because they brought it up. They fucking said I was doing it for money. So I'm telling them this is not what I'm doing it for. But why does it bother you if it happens? Like what the fuck is the problem? And again, if the lie, the headboard thing had been a lie, that would have been the issue they were expressing, not the money. They would have been like, why the fuck? Why won't you just get on there and say this shit never happened? It's fake.
Right.
Y'all have to really
I
think.
don't think they would say that would be fake. It's because then I would be acknowledging that it's a lie, that they're telling a lie. And then I acknowledge that it's better just not to say anything at all. Know what I mean? Like, oh, I
Well,
don't
if
know
they was
anything
at your
about that.
mom's last night, where they at today?
Who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. They'll resurface just like was it Kim was on a live just last night. You know about that, right? He only
Mm-mm.
put up the audio
So
and
he was
everyone was asking
probably
where Gypsy was. And she came in,
driving.
hi. Well, yeah, I did fall asleep. I'm sorry. I fell asleep and then I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning, and because the fireworks was so bad,
Yeah, Autumn and
so
I stayed
bad.
up for a while waiting to see if you would wake back up, and then we were like, okay, we're going to get some rest.
And then I came and looked for you guys, and you were already gone.
Yeah,
It was like 1:30 this morning.
we went to bed around
Yeah, I thought.
12:30.
Yeah, that's why I just missed you.
And you guys are like a couple hours ahead of me, correct?
No, we're in the same time zone, believe
Well,
so.
you are, but
Well,
what
no,
about?
me, I am, but they
Yeah,
no, I think it's a couple hours.
yeah, I
We're
think so too.
central.
Yeah.
So what time is it right now? 1:30.
1:23.
This is address, but
I
she
don't know
dozed.
about that was whatever mom give right yeah what it means he is today yeah I hope you are look you look there's
Get it. Or
when I'm sitting
on
secretary there's controversies what would if it more like have dreams
There.
that are you people can keep going people who can't
I depend.
we that yeah I'm like It's got very cool for like wait a minute. I'm going to get 14 for one. They're on from that door to I don't that are like really fuck for
Please, but
recommendation get to I'm on
So I'm sorry, Louise. Sorry, Kim. Can I just jump up quickly? See her. She's also missing out. Sounds the fact that they were on a live, sort of like dropping hints about the image of Sal's, what they come across, and I actually found a page where they fully doxed Sal's picture from one of our social medias.
What?
So,
please don't say it. Can you just message it to me?
I'm not going to obviously see it, obviously I'm not going to see anything, but they did dox a photo of Sal's, what they had, so I just want to put that out there.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, Sal's.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not ashamed of anything. Like, they were probably jealous when they saw my fucking Facebook page, or my wife's Facebook page. Let me say that. Oh, and let me be clear about that. So, they are trying to say, well, they're going to tell you that it's justified because I went to their Facebook. They can go to my Facebook. They can take my images off of my social media, right? So that's why he said in that call, I took the pictures of her dogs from her Twitter. That is a lie. I never had any photos other than my profile photo on Twitter. Never posted any photos. I may have reposted a Pepsi thing or something, like an image, but never had any of my personal photos on Twitter. He's doing that because if anybody says, well, why did you go to the wife's page, right? Why did you take images from the wife's page? So he's like, oh, I got the dogs because from the Twitter page. And that's why Rose is so emphasizing, I saw the dress. I saw the wife. I saw the rabbi.
because she's just letting you guys know that she only looked at it, right? I was married, 11 years ago. We had been together for 15 years. So if she saw my dress, you guys are so freaked out about me going back 8 months, right? 6 months, 8 months. They went back 15 years, right? 15 years. And I know that there's people on this app that do have my photo. So he absolutely not only took pictures of my dog off of my ex-wife's fucking Facebook, he also took pictures of me. And I'm sure they have all of them, to be quite frank with you. But I hope they look at them and wish what their life was. So I hope it makes them feel very bad inside. Sorry.
I just wanted to tell you that I always believed you, and I love you, and I hate when you're sad.
No, it's okay. I'm okay. Like, I'm going through, like, the different stages, and no, I'm okay right now. And I have to say that I keep focusing on all the negative, but there has been so many positives. Many people on both sides have stuck by me and believed me and listened or at least didn't participate in all the fuckery. So please, whenever I say you all, the shoe fits, right? Like, if you guys didn't, I am not saying that about you. I know. I seriously, Marley. Oh my God! And did you see that they both flew and then they came back?
I know.
Oh my God!
They chased their son away from last year. Because the son keeps coming back to the nest.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've been obviously consumed, so I haven't been watching them as much. I was just happy. No, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
No, I love K-Mac and Sal, so.
Judy, what are you talking about?
I love Marley, too.
And I love Sal's too.
Marley's amazing. Yes, and I love K-Mac, too.
No one said Judy.
Well, hang in there, okay?
That was a whole nother live that I was playing.
As I'm describing right now, so much more love has come out of this. And I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, so fucking much more. It's like, sometimes it's like hard to like take it all in. Because there's been so much fucking support. And that makes me thankful that we still can't
Yeah,
stop.
that's what I started playing until Autumn came live.
Because otherwise it's never going to change.
Yeah, because people don't know. People honestly, like, they're shocked to find out. Like, for example, Susan and Cooks. I know they did not know. They really didn't know. They didn't know how bad it was. And people didn't know what to believe. That was another thing. Like, it was like, well, like, because you've got people out there like Mimi saying, well, she pushed them and danked, and saying, well, she deserved it because she pushed it. She started it. And then Judy, you know, you've got people like that making the waters muddy, and so people don't know what to think. So we want to clear that today and make sure that you do know what to think. You know exactly what happened from the start to the end. And if you have any questions, then now's the time to ask her. Sorry, I'm eating.
It's starting the thunder here. My dog's freaking out. Between the thunder and the freaking fireworks.
Oh, God, that's a lot.
And then, like, after it happens, like 2 days after, she gets the anxiety shits. It's gonna happen. It's coming. I know, it's coming.
Yeah, where's Key? Does Key want to come up and talk? Has she left?
Can you message me by email? Is it, like, should I check, like, right now? Shit. Fucking, like, how fucking far is this gonna go, guys?
As far as you drag it, bitch, you're on panel pushing it.
Sorry that you got drug into this. But do you guys see, though, like, the pattern? That's why whenever I was originally going through the timeline thing, I was like, I didn't realize until I was, like, putting it together just how much Mimi had a hand in all of this. I didn't say she did everything, but just how much she had a hand in all of this and was motivating and behind the scenes, telling them, encouraging them, and picking all the people that didn't like her and spoke up against her. She was telling Chewy and Rose, these are bad people. Stay away, you know? They're out to get you. Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? I have my headphones in. I can take them out if I need to.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. I want to come up and kind of give, like, a preface because
I didn't doubt you, Settles, just because I used to follow them and I used to be in their lives. And I've heard the way he talks. And I brought this up before because my dad is extremely religious and homophobic. And just the rhetoric and things he said were things my dad has said. So I didn't doubt you at all. And then I also wanted to ask if you guys remember anything that was going on with them and Starlight, because that's when I stopped following them and stopped hanging around them because of how they moved with the Starlight thing and the Google Doc password change or whatever.
That was crazy.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, that was crazy. In fact, South came to Starlight's defense, and then, I'm sorry, but Starlight kind of acted like an asshole after that to me.
Emily Ann, I'm not going to say this in defense of anybody. I'm just going to say I've noticed people's timelines. People don't know how to put a fucking timeline together with the facts and not their context of the facts. So they'll put the facts, but they'll add what they're saying about it, and that's not the timeline. People can, I don't know why they can't just state the facts.
Exactly.
Defended Starlight and basically said, hey, Starlight's an OG, let's give her more respect than this, blah, blah, blah. And I think literally Starlight turned right around and was just like, unkind. I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was unkind. And I remember talking to Sal's after the fact, and I was like, what the hell was that? You know? Yeah.
I don't remember. I know that they were holding alive because the password got changed, and like the Emma Rose password, no one knows what the Emma Rose email, Facebook stuff is, messages, and now Starlight's going live to talk about it. Wonder how she got it. Like, they kept making all these statements that insinuated Starlight was the one that changed the password, and then I'm like, how do you can't just accuse somebody of doing that? And they're like, we're not accusing her. I'm like, well, you clearly are. Like, you're making it sound like it. You're watching her live and you never watch her live to see what she talks about, because all of a sudden the password changed and she's the one that pops up. Like, they just had this, like, mentality. They were giving off on the live that they were accusing her. And then when I called them out for that, we got into a fight on my friend's live because she called me out from the chat. She was on my friend Renee's live. And she's like, Barry, I have a phone meeting. You said we were calling out Starlight and we weren't, and they like put their tail between their legs and backed out and said that they never said that. I was like, I was there. Like, it's not like this is hearsay. Like, I was in your live. I was one of the people that got the impression you were accusing Starlight, and then Starlight shows up and asks what's going on because everybody's sending her this live. I'm not the only person that got that impression. You know, everyone was sending Starlight that live, and then she showed up and was like, "What's going on?" Like, no. So that's just how they are. And so then the Sal stuff came up and they were exposed for the homophobic video, and then people like me are asking, why was there no caption? Like, how is this sparking a debate when there's not like a, hey, what do you think of this? Or how horrible was this that? Like, there's nothing to debate it to get people to see who is in your life. For what? To see who in your life is a horrible person, so then you can, that's the only reason I would want to know, like, to post it to see who's the douchebag and like not be friends with them because they like this content. I don't know, like, what would you post that for? And so I got muted for asking that. So then I blocked them.
Was one of the ones, yeah, but she wasn't the only one, because I saw other people come in and go, why are we getting muted just for asking a straightforward, respectful question?
Yeah, I saw MLF ask the question. That was before I knew who they were. Like, that was the first time I ever saw that they asked the question. They got muted, and I was like, wow, so people are getting muted for asking that question? That's crazy. Where's the caption? And then I got muted.
Wow. If they had nothing to hide. I mean, if it was me or anyone, think about it, and somebody was like, hey, we found this really, awful, terrible post, and you didn't do it, or why you posted it, I jump on opinion and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Show me this shit.
I had gave you a whole balloon last time and you didn't let me up.
And they were in every chat that I was in that day.
I love you too, Hidden. I just accepted it. I don't know why it didn't bring you up.
They weren't
Didn't
having
bring me up. I saw it says to give a coin and then to come up, but I was like, I gave you more than a coin. I gave you 10 coins.
Of course they
Oh damn! I didn't
I'm
even
like,
know.
damn.
I've been on mute. I was taking a moment because I'm
What happened?
lie detector. You don't want to lie.
just
Everything
thinking of
okay?
some more shit. No, it's gonna be okay though. I figured out I was lied to. So,
Okay, cool. So that
Oh
automatically
no.
bullshit.
yep.
Well, you did. Well, I'll remind you that you did say your mom, especially between relatives, between the family. So,
Yeah.
why would she do that?
People don't realize like when they're like, oh, cut someone off, and somebody's not supposed to do that. Y'all, hold on, somebody please. Wait.
Sorry, it was me. It was my signal light. Sorry about that.
People don't realize like sometimes somebody's not cutting that person off because they absolutely need them, like they depend on them.
Right.
And I've said it, my mom knows that I won't cut her off behind this shit, but Ken and will. And it's just dawning on me like how true that is. And like god damn it, I just want to fucking I just want help so I can not depend on none of those fuckers anymore, and I can just fucking come clean and tell everything and show everything, because this is some bullshit.
I know that this is the reason behind why, because you said it yourself, your mom's helped you, you're in need of help, and you can't really slap the hand that feeds you. So I get that, but this is sad. But you know what? Look what just happened to Audrey. Now she's returning money back to people because of her mom.
Exactly, but the difference is like I'm not getting money from this, like I can't,
No,
my
I
hands are
know.
so fucking tied because my mom is the only one I can call, and she'll fucking help, like if I need like something like my car, or money, help with
Right.
rent or something like crazy, she can help. And if I don't have that, I literally, like, I mean, I'd end up losing my car, I'd end up losing my place. And
Right.
I wasn't always like that, and I was very stable. That's why me and my mom have had periods in my life where we didn't talk, because I wouldn't accept the bullshit. I would very much go quiet as soon as some bullshit would happen. And the only reason I think that she's cool with doing this bullshit right now is because she knows that I'm in a position where she can do it. And oh well. She knows
No,
I'm
it's
not going to
not
get
a
that mad at
well.
her.
But also, I understand why you would want your independence.
That
Leave me
exactly.
be. You know, I feel that. I'm literally busting my ass in this heat, and I gotta go home for a minute to cool off because it's too hot. But I will finish what I gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, and that's it. You know.
I think releasing, I'm not, like, no, like there's no point, like there's just no point. There's not, nothing's gonna happen, nobody's gonna do shit about it, all they're gonna get is their gossip to talk about, and my mom won't help me anymore, and I won't, that'll be it.
I mean, if you want to get paid,
It's
just
no
wait to get
fucking
paid.
secret because Gypsy put it out. It's no secret. I literally needed $10 not even a month ago for my kids to eat a pizza that night. My financial situation has not gotten any fucking better. So for me to just come out and give something, knowing that if I'm able to get any help, it's from this one person that's going to cut that person off. That's stupid. When it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. I'm only going to fuck myself.
No, I get that. Especially after this, why lie to you about that? Why even play in your face like that? I don't get it. That part I don't get. Why
Well,
do it?
I get it now. Now it makes sense why. And she lied in my face more than once. She lied when she, we spoke on the 3rd, and she said, "I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna go camping. If anything, I'm gonna go to my sister, well, my sister's, so her daughter's house, for
Mhm.
just a little bit, and that'll be it." And called me this morning and say that they showed up in the middle of the night when the looks that I'm seeing is this was planned. It's your truck in the videos. It's your shit
Oh
that's in the video.
fuck!
Yeah, so
Really?
did
I
they
didn't
show up
see
in the middle of the
that.
night, or did you just tell me you weren't doing anything so that I didn't come?
Wow.
Yeah, but she knows. Oh, because I actually need her. She could just do whatever the fuck. It's the same abusive shit that any other abusive partner does. They do this shit
Yeah.
knowing that you need them.
Right.
Damn, and it's all lies. Because I already messaged the person and said, I don't agree. That Sal's is up there saying fucking bullshit lies and y'all not clocking it.
Oh,
Sal's
What are
doesn't
they
I'm
know
saying?
confused. You weren't
any
talking about
fucking thing
Sal's.
about
What are they
Pretsy.
saying about you?
All kinds of fucking lies. It's Sal's. Go to Sal's YouTube and you will see the 3 people she stalks.
Okay.
I'm not part of the problem. The problem is Sal's. I'm over here minding my own goddamn business. You want to see a fucking problem? Tell Sal to admit that she fucking sent CPS and APS over. It's Jip versus Converse.
Wow. That's just wild work.
Uh,
Literally, just wild
But
work.
you're not gonna see the video she had of my grandchildren up there because I got that shit fucking taken down.
Good lord.
That's Predator.
Oh,
I know
damn. Like, why
Sal's
she
was
keep killing
involved with
herself?
me and them when they looked up all of the information from what from Sweet as Honey. Like they're all mentioned in those texts. Like from there's like all of them: Naomi, Mimi, Tammy, Stella Lane, Quiche, and I want to say I don't know. There's a whole bunch,
That's just wild work.
and
That's
they
all there
all
is to
looked
say.
up like the family and got contacted her brother's like dead
Well,
or dead brother's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what I'm trying to understand is why
Mimi
in the
was fully
fuck
involved in that one.
is Autumn's mom playing in her face because she needs her? That's what I'm trying to understand because that's your fucking mom at the end of the day. My mom, I can literally fight with her about
if
whatever.
I wanted to do a panel and really bust down my life, y'all's jaws would be on the fucking floor. Like, it is my character and my heart alone as to why family is still around. Because I don't leave. I don't want to leave them. They're my fucking family, But like, it's whatever.
And I understand where
This
that
ain't the
comes
first
from.
time my mom said some shit like this. I said it on Morbid's panel. My mom straight up had a friend come over that wasn't supposed to come over. I wasn't supposed to tell my dad. I told my dad. My dad asked my mom. My mom said I was lying. My dad said that he was going to beat my ass if I was lying. She looked me and him dead in the face and said she's lying, and then stood there where I got my ass beat.
which is which is crazy. You would think that she would take the knocks.
No, like, and for me to sit here and just fucking holding everything like, oh, why don't go tell family business on TikTok? What family? What fucking family is you talking about?
I spoke to my parents since April, and so I totally understand where you're
Ain't no
coming from.
fucking family
Fully
over
get
here,
that.
bro. Especially if that shit happened. Like, bro, man, fuck y'all, dude. I can't fucking wait till I can mean it. Fuck y'all. I cannot wait till I mean it. I just cannot wait. I wish I
And
had
that'll be
never
the most.
fucking got myself in this relationship that I was in, and and then fucking gotten pregnant, and then like, dude, I wish I had just never done all this, and then I would never have lost my stability. I would never have to put up with this bullshit and stay silent because I have to put up with this bullshit.
Right.
Like, if I had the means and anybody else that I could fucking call and know that it'll be okay, man, I would air the whole family the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because the last time I checked, I'm up here on panels guarding secrets and making motherfuckers sound better than what the fuck they are.
And
For the
believe it
sake
or
of,
not, those of us
huh?
who listen, we know. We know.
Exactly. Like, and then people over here
We
gumming on
know.
panels saying, "Oh, she's grifting. Oh, she's a liar. She's a scammer. Don't help her. Don't help her." Man, bro, I didn't ever ask for help. For one, for two, cool. Keep me stuck here. I don't ask for help because when I ask for help, anyways, it didn't go nowhere. So I just don't bother fucking making a GoFundMe and shit to get, because people always come back and they're like, "Oh, you're lying," or this, and fuck y'all then.
Well, not only that, but just like Sam came in here and said what he wanted to say to throw jabs in or whatnot. When somebody's word is proven untrue, why do y'all keep believing these bitches?
Exactly.
Because it's entertainment.
Also,
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
in a court of law, it doesn't go like that, and you take 12 members to collaborate together, and y'all are sitting here, and y'all can't even get the story straight, and you want to come and say, oh, this person, this person, this person. Y'all don't even know the story.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
There are a
just
lot of
saying
people
that's
just
how it's
entertainment.
perceived to me, Sam. You
Yeah,
don't know the
it's definitely
story.
been.
And
Yes,
I'm
y'all have done
telling
that.
you, the legacy person she talks about is my story.
Sorry. Oh, shit.
When was me come and say that? Oh, okay.
See someone like
You just
Gypsy
have
and
to
someone like
understand,
him
Sam,
who get to do
that,
whatever the fuck they want to do.
yeah, but you just have to understand these people have been going through this shit. Hidden, you got feedback.
I do. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Do you hear me? Do you hear that now?
It's when I
Still?
talk.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mute myself. Go ahead.
But I gave you my side, Sam. My side is completely an open book. Right. If it's such a fucking problem, why is she on here talking about it if it's a legal issue? Because it's a witch hunt. Legacy is my story. Pretzi is my story. My story is my story. Sal's drags the lower totem people for sport and gets mad when people stand up to her. I'm not budging. And she knows that. I don't fucking talk about Sal's. I don't bring any of this shit up. All of my followers can tell you that. She continues to fucking hit me below the belt, and I don't do shit. I don't say shit. You know what I did? I went to the FBI. I went to the police station. I went to my lawyer and sought legal advice and did what was fucking told. She's the one that has to deal with the investigation, not me. She didn't want it. She doesn't want it out. She shouldn't have fucking did or said fuck shit. Why don't you go ask Key to play the clip of Sal's on a live publicly bragging about how she dug into Legacy and that people shouldn't hate her, that she's a resourceful bitch. So y'all, all these people are up there picketing and wanting to do all of this witch hunt for her, but she does it. Yes, she said it. She did it. Key played the clip. I played the clip. Mimi played the clip over and over and over again. Where she said, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Yes, you're fucking right. I looked him up. Because he said it looked up. No, bitch. He said, look his book up that he wrote. Not his family, not who he divorced, not his dead wife, not his job, not his resume. And not only did she dig him, she dug me too. And it's been played over and over. It's common knowledge. Everyone knows it. It's just very emotional because y'all, I don't put everything out here. It's not y'all's business. Nor, if someone does what Sal's did to me, am I going to come on here and say it publicly when I sought legal action. And ignorance is not an excuse, or playing ignorant is not an excuse. To say when you get called out, well, I didn't know, I didn't see that. Bitch, you posted it. I was up till 2 o'clock this morning trying to help someone that I don't even know in real fucking life get out of a bad fucking abusive situation across the country with nothing in my pocket. I don't even own shoes right now. And I'm giving back to people who need. All because someone came into my life and wanted to feel safe. And even people I don't like on here and don't get along with, I fucking unblocked last night to get this person help. That speaks more volumes than Sal sitting on a panel whining and bitching about someone who doesn't like her. I don't speak on Sal's. I will cuss her every time her name is brought up. Or every time she comes into conversation, you damn right. That bitch gets everything she deserves from me. She is a snake. She is evil. When you seek and hunt human beings out for sport to publicly humiliate and hurt on purpose, it becomes a problem for our world, not just that person. And there are numerous people on this app screaming for protection and help from Sal's. And I know for a fact Hannah can back me up on this shit. How Sal's drags people in chat for months before she pulls you out. She gets on panel. She drags your ass in fucking chat and bullies you in messages and chat and fake accounts and shit like that, right? And then when she gets the balls enough, she does what she did to fucking Hannah, and she gets up on the fucking panel and wants to sit there and accuse us of being an account that we didn't even know was fucking following us. And half the time, when people follow me on this account, I just hit follow back to be polite and respectful and build the algorithm. And she got on panel and spoke down to her in chat and said that, she's part of the problem because she was on the account. And Hannah had her blocked for months. I can't even tell you the story. Hannah was delivering groceries as her side gig and had to pull over, park the car, take her seatbelt off, gather her emotions to speak on it and address the fact of the public humiliation and the allegations that Sal's was tossing out, all because Rose and Chewy blocked her. Y'all ask her in her timeline to back it up even more and what the fuck happened for the Rose and Chewy shit to happen. Because it's Rose, Chewy, Mimi, Sparky, and Sal's. Nobody cares because that's their business. But the 330 something people over there listening to this boo hoo hoo and licking Sal's wounds is disgusting.
You just to get fucking gossip, half of them.
And talk shit in chat and drag and bully other people
Exactly.
and call people's names and make fun of them and put blame on other people that have nothing to fucking do with it.
100%.
She has no place. And when she said, oh, well, Pretsy said we were attacking Rose and Chewy. Pretsy didn't fucking say it, for one. It was read out of a chat by Rookie. And I was catching the panel up the next day when Mimi asked us to. And I said, as a overview and short story, these are the two highlights of the point of Sheena's life the night before. This is what was perceived and what was shown to the public. And this was our theories and everything. I have freedom of speech. Your triggers are not my responsibilities. Now, if I wanted to, I could drag it out and get the clicks and views if I wanted to. Do you see me doing that? No. I can make a whole big ordeal out the fact that my grandchildren are mixed. Huh? We're good. So if we're mixed, if my grandchildren are mixed and she has pictures of them, how can that be perceived? Think about it. I have it. I went to the source, I dealt with it, and I kept my mouth shut. Y'all don't tell my niece, but I gave him 6 ounces, and he's not crying. I don't think that 4 ounces is enough. Maybe 3 months. I also have him papoosed. because I kept telling her, you got to wrap him up tight for this belly. I fed him, but I fed him, and he's not even lasting 2 hours. No, it's not. Not to feed them every 2 hours. No, not a baby boy. No, not a baby boy. He's smiling. He told me to tell you leave his 6 ounces alone. Girl, he ain't throw up. And if he throws up, then I know it's too much. I'm sorry, but him crying nonstop. Yeah, 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 but he's also spoiled. But I don't think he's something too hungry. Yeah, like he's got a black eye that he gave. He has a black eye that he gave himself from trying to put his hands up, and he gave himself a black eye because he's hungry. No, I would not feed him 6 ounces every 2 hours. You crazy? You sound you sounding like Styles on a panel with all that bullshit. Shit, my brother was only a month old, and my mom was feeding him 8 ounces with cereal. Mm. And he slept most of the night. But you see, I got his little ass tightly wrapped up in this blanket. Gave him 6 ounces. Changed that diaper. He's in a coma. See, Judy said she gave her daughter cereal at 3 weeks.